Oh my goodness. Sorry, I keep forgetting putting points there. The main points, some of them I forget. In 1990, I joined St. Joseph's College, leaving St. Michael's School, high school, A levels. And so Saima Peer was there in A level second year, but not with me in St. Joseph's College first year. And later on in Dubai, when I was telling her about this college incident, she just wouldn't budge from the fact that her fact that I went to the principal. I must have. I went to the principal because the second time that I was telling her, I was insulted, and this is what the sports teacher had said to another student. So this is the time when I went to the principal. Now this is what Saima Peer was telling me, making me think again, and really had made me think again, but now finally I have put myself together somewhat. In this case, you see, in St. Michael's School, also high school, we had started to play table tennis, and then when the doors opened for us to come out, and then we started to play baseball and have access to the canteen all the time in school, during school time. So again, I was given this chance in the small sports room in St. Joseph's College to play table tennis. And remind you again that Saima Peer was not with me in St. Joseph's College. Never has she been a student of St. Joseph's College in Karachi. She was doing her A levels in St. Michael's School. So Saima Peer tried to make me doubt myself and forget when, actually, as if she remembers. And how could she remember? She's telling me, I was in St. Joseph's College, not her. And then later on Facebook, she realized that people would know. I think she was guided to tell me that I shouldn't go to the past. But there, when I was telling her about St. Joseph's College, she was not objecting to me going back to the past, but she was making me doubt myself. And before she's told me, how can how can a friend or someone anybody make you doubt yourself? That's so bad, and not trust in yourself. And so, you lose one in this condition, one is vulnerable, one loses confidence quickly, gets out of balance. The only thing that mattered to me was St. Joseph's College had a link with my past. The past was dear to me. I was there a long time ago in my childhood in St. Vianney's School. This area and the canteen and all that was dear to me. I had some great memories. Up until 1990, this was all that mattered to me. And my mother, because my mother had gotten admissions for for her sister in St. Joseph's College. She had gone to late Sister Emily, the principal of St. Joseph's College at that time. But then there were times that this college would have been very, very unhealthy in memories. I would be crying there inside, going at the backyard and towards the canteen all the time, thinking that Miss Dessa told me what Miss Dessa told me. Every cold drink that I would have, I would be sulking from inside. And later on, had I found out that this teacher was a friend of Mr. Sa's. But I just pretended to kind of know Miss Dessa just as a teacher, sports teacher in Karachi American School. I had tried to avoid this subject of Miss Dessa, and I was told not to talk about her in college. I was always told by my therapist not to talk about Miss Dessa, especially the second one. And so only once in third year, I was the DJ at a music stall in our carnival, private carnival, and I took her name out on the mic, speaking on the mic. No, sorry, this was not a private only for the students' carnival. Some outsiders, our friends, were invited. So this was perhaps second year or third year that once her name came out. Yes, so I was very this thing reserved and ghairatmand, like I had some values of life and principles that Miss Dessa had made me. That a teacher had, my past teacher, had instilled in me, and losing her, I had realized more the value of the principles she wanted to instill in me. So it was like, excuse me, I lost my voice. To Kill a Mockingbird. The story you may have read. I think there's a moral there in that story. What's the right thing to take? The right action, that is ethical, that's principlized, uh, that doesn't bring you low, what's dignified.